And in those moments of transition where God is trying to kill some things in us and take us from where we were to where we're going, I want you to know here today that every trial of transition was factored into the perfect plan and will of God. God has not been caught off guard by anything that has taken place over the last several years at Christian Life Center, but God had a plan and God had a purpose. He wasn't caught off guard by it. Why do you think he had to put Joseph through what Joseph went through? Hey Joseph, I know you've got a dream, but for the dream to come to pass, I've got to put you in the pit, and the pit is going to lead to Potiphar's house, and Potiphar's house, it'll take you to the prison, and the prison will lead you to the palace. And when his brothers came to Joseph, he looked at his brothers and said, you thought evil against me, but what you meant for evil, God turned it around and used it for the glory of God. You ought to just stand and turn around in your seat here today, because what the devil meant for evil, it was all part of the plan of God to get you where you're supposed. Why don't you shout in the devil's face right now and let him know that what the devil meant for evil, he's going to turn it around. Somebody clap your hands and shout in this house right now. What if I told you that everything you've been through was all part of the perfect plan of God? Because you see, it was not that they took Jesus' life, it's that Jesus laid down his life. Why do you think Peter stood up on the day of Pentecost and said, you men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know, him being delivered by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of God. It was not the Romans that took his life. It was Jesus that gave his life. Why do you think Jesus said, no man can take my life, but I lay it down, and if I've got the power to lay it down, I've got the power to get it back up again? Let me preach to somebody. If the plan of God put you in the pit, the power of God will get you out of the pit. If the plan of God saw you go low, it's the power of God that's gonna bring you to another level. You ought to dance in this house right now and say, I might be in the pit, but the palace is on the way. Prophesy to this church for a moment. I want you to stop talking about everybody that you lost during COVID. God allowed that to happen. He wasn't caught off guard by anything that has taken place. And if it was the plan of God to put you in the pit, it was the power of God to bring you out of the pit. It's just a transition. You're not where you were and you're not where you're going. But I see an awakening in this church. Adam is about to wake up, and when Adam wakes up, you're gonna see a greater revival. But watch this. Peter goes on to say, whom God hath raised up, having loosed the pains of death, because it was not possible that he should be holden of it. Do you know what that word pains there means? In the Greek, it literally translates to mean birth pains. So when the devil thought that it was a tomb, God said it's a womb. When you thought it was a burial place, God said it's a birthplace. You ought to shout in this house right now, because when you thought your dream took its last breath, little did you know is it was the incubator for your miracle to come. I need somebody to shout like you've never shouted in this house. CLC is not dead. It's just been asleep, but it's about to awaken. It is about to awaken. Come on, let's push here for a minute. If you're on your seat, I want you to stand to your feet and shout in this house right now. It might have looked like a death, but it's a development. It might look like a tomb, but God said it's a womb. There's a birthing that's coming. You know what we're about to do? We're about to send a message to the devil right now in this house. Because Paul said if the princes of this world had known it, they would have never crucified the Lord of glory. Had hell known you would become greater than you've ever been, he would have never messed with this church. But somebody needs to let the devil know he messed with the wrong church. He messed with the wrong family. He messed with the wrong youth group. He messed with the wrong young adult. He messed with the wrong kid. You ought to be out of your seat dancing in this house right now. If hell would have known it, he would have left you alone. But because he pushed you, you're about to rise up and be greater than you've ever been before. There it is. You feel that breaking in this house. Lift your voice and shout, because it's not a death. It's a development. It's not a tomb. It's a womb.